Hi there guys, and welcome back to the Wisdom Therapist. Today I have something great for you. I have been looking for something interesting to give you, and I was actually looking for some tips about success so that you can be more successful in your life. And I have found on Quora an interesting answer from a guy that is called, his name is Antti van Hanen. And it is an answer to question, is there anything in life greater than success? And he says, imagine for a moment that you asked me about thirst rather than success, so that you're thirsty. What is beyond thirst? When you're thirsty, all your mind can think about is a drink. That's true. You may be driving through an absolutely stunning countryside, but you can hardly appreciate any of it because you just want the water. Someone may be willing to share the great secret of life with you, but in that moment you really care more about a drink than the truth. For a parched person, a drink is all that matters. So what happens when you're given a drink to quench your thirst? Obviously, you drink eagerly until you're no longer thirsty. What happens next? You're now beyond thirst. You're no longer thirsty. Thirst is no longer important to you in this moment because your need and desire for it has been fulfilled. Your mind is free to latch onto something else. It is the same with success. Success, like thirst, is just another compulsion. Once it is satisfied, your mind will be free to move beyond it. So, he says that success is not the ultimate goal. And actually, through research and through history, we can acknowledge that this is the truth. It is not about the destination, but about the journey. It is true that the destination is important because it can set our goals, our view, our next mountain that we want to conquer. And it is going beyond those fears that we achieve success day after day. If, on the other hand, you would look only for the future success that you will have in the future and that you will be happy only after that you achieve that sort of success and that you have, $1 million, the house of your dreams, the car of your dreams, the relationships, etc., it's not going to work because life is a celebration right now or never. So think about that. So you do not be successful to move beyond it. Like water, which is a necessity for survival, success is just an idea and an obsession. It is true. You don't need to reach success to move beyond it. In fact, my experience has shown me that most people who have an obsession with success are using success as a panacea to heal whatever emotional wound they are suffering from. And that's actually true. In most of the cases, that is the case. We suffer from emotional pain, from emotional wounds, and it is very hard to move beyond that. It is not easy to know what we want in life. It is not easy to find our why. It is not easy to gain that personal power that we need in order to move forward in our lives. So, if, for example, you being unsuccessful has become the source of your inferiority complex or the measure of your self-esteem, so the way you esteem yourself, then it absolutely looks like success will fix that. And that's the case. If you link the external success that you will achieve, that you hope that you will achieve someday, and you link that to your feelings of personal worth, of personal power, of your self-image, so the image, how you see yourself. And remember, you will never exceed the level of your personal or your self-image. it works like a thermostat. When you reach the level that you have set for yourself, that you see yourself, for example, I am the kind of person that, then in that case you will have a difficult time moving beyond that. But the idea that a lack of success caused that is a misunderstanding. A lack of success is a judgment, an idea. As such, it doesn't exist out there in the real world. It only exists between your ears, between our ears. None of us are exempt from that. Furthermore, most people who try to fix their problems by becoming a success may become a success, but they usually don't end up fixing their problems, the real problems, the problems that lie underneath. That bad feeling you have will just find a new target in your life once your success is fixed. The only way to root the bad feeling is to get down in the field with it and roll around until you get to know it and accept it as it is. As far as I can tell, most of us live our lives running from one compulsion to the next. The thing with compulsions is that they hijack our minds and make it very hard for us to notice or take interest in anything else that doesn't help us reach the compulsion. This not only makes us rather blind and deaf to the world around us, but it also makes us easily irritable because we are bound to have little patience for anything else. That's true. This is exactly how it happens. Jim Carrey once brilliantly said, "I wish that everyone could be rich and famous, because then they would realize that's not it." To find out what is beyond success, you don't need to achieve success. You can just accept the idea of no success. Or you can accept the idea that we can go after another mountain, after the next goal, after the next little step. And it doesn't matter whether or not we will reach that mountain, because the most important thing is the journey that we go through. While both doors lead to the freedom that lies beyond success, it's just that letting go of the idea of success does so in a matter of hours or days, while the need to achieve success does so in a matter of years, if ever. So, in this instance, we become a slave to the idea of our personal success, of our achievements, instead of following what we truly want. In life, most of the times, our goals are put inside ourselves. It's not our goal to have everything that society tells us that we need to have. It is an idea that is implanted in our minds. The reality, the truth is that if you want to feel successful in yourself, you have to find something that is in your power to have, so that it is not dependent on other people or circumstances or the external event, but it is something that you feel from inside. A power that comes from inside yourself. That's very important. So, tell me, in your life, how do you feel about the idea of success? What is your idea of success? When do you feel the best? Do you feel that it is worth feeling good right now, or do you want to wait for some external event, for an event in the distant future before you can give yourself the power and so the power to feel good enough? This is a great gift, and I would encourage you to go through this path and to take this gift in yourself, to have this gift inside yourself, because this is the only way that you can actually feel empowered and live an empowered life. And until next time, I wish you all the best, and ciao from the Wisdom Therapist.